Minecraft bugs. They're everywhere. So I thought to myself, what if I made an entire video about them? Well, that's what I did in this video. I grabbed bugs from various versions of Minecraft, and I put them together. So, let's start with Legacy Edition.
So, how to do this bug is by putting a piston underneath a naturally spawning chest. For this bug, it will be the bonus chest. But if you put a lever right here, then everything in the chest will spit out. And then if you retract it, it'll do the same. So, if you want to get easy items, this does work in survival, I believe, too, then just use this trick, because then you can just click the lever a couple times, and now you have infinite food. So, since it can work with any natural spawning chest, it can work with village chests too. Whether it be this chest or this chest, it should work with it. Now for this next one, you need these items. Probably any blocks, a fence, and then sand or a gravity block. Because then they will glitch into each other, but that's not all the bug holds. And at about 20 blocks, they won't have gravity. And actually, any of the blocks that had gravity should no longer have gravity. So, concrete powder, gravel, or red sand, they will all not have any gravity. And I believe if you go ahead and go here, break this, then all of them will have gravity again. So if you break the fence, then all blocks will have gravity again. Those are all the Minecraft Legacy Edition bugs that I have found so far. Now, on to Java Edition. First off, Alpha.
Now, on Minecraft Alpha Edition, I'm just on version 1.1.2_01. And now, if you shift and exit the game, load back into that world, you are now in the block that you were shifting on. And if you shift again, save and quit, and join again, you'll be in the block that you were on. Now, if you have the fancy graphics, you can't put a torch on a tree. But if you go to your options and switch it to fast, then you can. Dirt can be tilled, but it can also be tilled underneath grass blocks. And it looks like this one just keeps switching back and forth. If you get a boat and place it down, you can push it into blocks and you can still ride it. So, if you play with music on, I have set it to be on. Okay, for this part, I didn't really explain it well, so I'll just explain it right now. When you have your music on, it plays music. But in this version, if you turn it off and wait a while, it will still be on. If you go to a chest, you can place it down, doesn't matter, and put something in your inventory, not your hotbar. Throw it out using Control Q and open the chest, it'll still be in your inventory. And now you've just duplicated them. If you look carefully on an iron bar, the textures don't actually meet up with their end textures, but they do when they're connected. If you go to your options menu, and if you set the difficulty to whatever difficulty, I'm just gonna leave it at normal, and if you lock it, if you change dimensions, it will unlock it. And if you go back, it'll stay unlocked. But this is only a visual bug, because if you go ahead and place down creepers and change it to peaceful, they will still be here. If you go to an anvil and make it to the 232 of anything and put this in the anvil, and if you shift click this, you will have a diamond with a count of 0, but you can't do anything with it. Now, if you want a really crazy and weird seed, then go to this seed on screen right now, because you will get something that looks like this at the coordinates that are shown right now. Here we have a little village that looks like it tried to spawn, but only one house came. So, sorry little guy, you only have one house. You can see the other part of the village wrapping around this mansion. If you go in the mansion, it's pretty normal. But I accidentally broke a block, so this is all here. This isn't natural. But if you go ahead and break a block up here to go to the roof, you will see that there's a villager outpost, but it's just really stretched. But if you go all the way up here, then you'll have yourself a pretty normal villager outpost. The only bad thing about this is that it's a little flooded.